There are two main sources of motivation. The first one is external. This is when you're doing something because you want a certain result. It could be going to school so that your parents will approve of you and give you love. It could be trying to make a lot of money so that you can buy a car and a big house. It could be to act in a certain way, put on a facade because you're trying to make certain people like you and think that you're cool and really want to spend time around you. But this kind of motivation, this source of motivation is very limited. If you're always pulling from it, you will very quickly get exhausted because you're pushing yourself to do the right thing so that you can have the right outcome. And because you're always doing things for the reason of trying to get something, it becomes tiring and you eventually run out of energy. And it becomes very hard to really refuel, and sometimes you might even think about the goal again and that's not even enough to get you excited, and so you end up quitting a lot of the time. Or you just force yourself through the journey of trying to accomplish the goal and you hate every single step. Maybe you've worked a job that you didn't really like and you were just waiting for the clock to hit 5 or whenever you got off. You couldn't wait to go out and party with your friends. Well, that's the second type of motivation. When you go out and party with your friends, you're doing it why? You're not doing it because hopefully when you go out with them, they will really approve of you and tell you how amazing you are, and then maybe you'll just finally feel complete. Rather, it's, I'm going out because it's fun. I want to spend time around people that make me laugh, make me smile. I'm relaxing. Maybe you watch TV or YouTube. Why are you doing that? Well, it's because I'm trying to get a certain outcome. I want to watch the TV so that I learn how to be an actor. No, probably not. You're doing it because you want to. You're doing it because it's fun for you and you enjoy it. Well, that's the second type of motivation. It's pull. You're drawn to it. It's like a magnet. You're just pulled towards it. You don't have to make yourself do it. You don't have to even convince yourself. You want to because it's fun. You could live your whole life this way. Because the misconception is that we need to have a job so that we can pay the bills. But what if you just moved away from the bills? What if you just had a farm? Or what if there was another way to create income doing what you love? It's not impossible. I'm doing it. Millions of other people are doing it. It works. It's possible. It's a real thing. But because we are so used to moving from that external type of motivation, always pushing ourselves to make more money, to finally get that next cool gadget, we don't even realize that there's this other well that's just never tapped into, and it's infinite. See, when you are doing something because you purely enjoy it and you love doing it, magical things happen. And that's not some cliche, that's reality. You see, I used to work a job that I hated because I thought I needed the money. And I kind of did. I was right to some degree. But what I did was I used the money to create an income doing what I loved. Who would have known that it's possible to do the thing that you want and you can transition from doing something that you don't want? But it's so easy to get stuck doing what you don't want because you don't believe that it's possible for you to have what you want. So here's my suggestion to you. Start doing what you love. And start doing it in a way where you can move one step closer to living a lifestyle where you're constantly doing what you love to do and you never, ever have to force yourself or make yourself go do something. Now, I'm not saying that it will be perfect every day. I'm not saying that you'll always want to do that thing that you love. Sometimes you might struggle. There will be failures along that path. There will be some challenges. But when you're moving towards this, when you start living your life in this way, when you get closer to it and you take one step every day and you make it a habit, what starts to happen is that your life starts to shape up to look a lot more like what you want it to be. And that is a real reward. That's not some fancy, cool little gadget or somebody patting you on the back and saying good job, or even having that beautiful car that you've always longed for, or the soulmate of your life so that you can finally be complete. This is doing things because you enjoy them and literally living a life where you're happy every single day. And what that looked like for me is just making a video every single day. Maybe for you, it's a painting. Maybe for you, it's writing a song. Maybe for you, it's writing a joke, like Seinfeld did. The red crosses every single day. He wrote a new joke. And if you start going in that direction, if you start doing what you love every single day and building it up, you will no longer have to rely on the external motivation that's always running dry. You will no longer have to motivate yourself by thinking about the outcome or some result that you might get. You'll just want to do it anyway. And that's the explanation behind why I keep making video after video after video after video after video after video. And I did that for 6 months before even anything happened in my business or anything significant as a result. So if you want to, you can keep pulling on that external motivation. You can keep trying to force yourself, or you can start doing the things that you actually want to do and get pulled towards them, have fun, and actually live a happy life.